Okay. We're here at beautiful Bishops for the T20 Western Province Knockout Challenge. We've got Graham October, the CSA Under 19 Talent Scout. Welcome, Graham.
Thanks for having me.
Graham, what are you looking for here? It's Bishops versus Wynberg, it's Sachs versus Ronbosch. What are you looking for here as the CSA Talent Under 19 Scout?
This is probably the cream of the crop, as you can say. This is probably, for the lack of a better word, the better school playing, cricket school playing schools. There's enough talent out there. As youngsters we earmark, youngsters we've seen coming through the system under 15. Here's an opportunity for them to show who they are. There's other guys sitting around of the province itself. You have your under 19 coach here. You have Zaahier Adams around. And when we get together, we collaborate of who we saw, what we saw, strengths and weaknesses. And that will help us going forward when the selectors eventually sits down to select your national sides, your provincial sides, going to the national tournaments. This is where you want to be. You understand? There's still a hype and a pool of players that's still lying outside of these boundaries, these packs, and that is the places where we need to access. Yes, we're here today because this is probably the showpiece, your Coca-Cola Schools T20. We're having a final later today. And the excitement is starting to grow. People are starting to get into the grounds because this is what we want to see. This is the cream of our schoolboys.
So that's exactly what I was going to say. We see a lot of cars, the people are coming in. Proteas bowling coach said in the week, Charles Anfeld said, the franchise cricket is not played under pressure. Does it even start here that schoolboys have got to find out what pressure is? T20 cricket, bowling at the death, you know, those 10 runs of that last over. Is that what you want to see, how young men handle that type of pressure?
That is exactly what it is, because other than the pressures of the game itself, I feel for these youngsters. I'm a parent myself. I've put my own boy through a system, and I know what parents is doing to kids. The drive tonight back home sometimes is not the best drive. You see, there's pressure from the school to perform. There's pressure from the parent to perform. Some of these parents are playing their life through the kids, and then he has to come out here, bowl the last ball, or to protect and overprotect an innings, bowling at the death when the batsman is on to him. Those are the things that I personally, from a cricket point of view, want to see. How do youngsters adapt? Because pressure eventually, for me, not knowing you, but pressure will reveal your character to me, who you really are under these circumstances and conditions.
So, Mr. O, we know you're a legend in the community. You talk about your son, you brought so many other boys through. What is your lesson to parents? If you have one message to parents, how should they handle their kids on the field and then particularly off the field on that drive home?
Let me tell you, give these youngsters space. Move away, come sit with your mate, another parent, have a chat. The mere fact that you are here, it is something where I come from, it doesn't happen. Where a parent sits next to a field, whether it's soccer, cricket or whatever, rugby, watching their kids. Because our parents is middle class, it's the working class. We have to work Saturday, Sunday to make ends meet. Here I say to parents, back off, have fun with your mates. Remember, these are kids, they're going to mess up. And it's not the first time you're going to see them mess up. Are you in a position as a parent to catch him, to cushion him, to guide him? You see, but if you are all about his performance and when he's at right, when are you going to nurture him and love him? Our parents don't love anymore. You see, we expect. We're not process driven. That's the new word now these days. Process driven with an outcome. Parents, it's outcome based. And half of these parents, let me tell you, has not played the game of sport in their life. But they want to tell the kid about the cover drive and over the top. Things that they haven't done. You see? And that is why I feel for some. And then these kids comes with pressure of the school. You see, I hope, I've seen it happen before, where a boy needs to defend the over. Last over 4 runs, and he doesn't defend it. Monday morning, at school or assembly or whatever, the pressure's on again.
There we go.
So these youngsters are under pressure continuously, whether it's academic, whether it's sport. The parents drive it further. Instead of letting them be. Let kids be kids, man. Let them have fun. They're going to mess it up, it's fine. It's okay. You understand? Because they are learning, they're discovering themselves, and this game is the biggest teacher. We know that. We've played this game long enough. Nobody has beaten this game. Nobody will ever come and beat this game. We will be long gone, and this game will continue. You see? It is guiding youngsters, mentoring them, and accepting the failures as they accept the successes that comes with it. Because this game is more failures than success. That's the numbers.
It's always fun to chat to Mr. O. We always get pearls of wisdom. This is what Cricket South Africa has got, the talent scout of the highest caliber. This is Zaahier Adams for Cricket Fanatics.